You're absolutely gonna love today's tip, so you're gonna wanna watch this. What's up guys, Dan here, Coalcracker. Today's tip it's a good one, right? It's something you probably already know about, but you overlook all the time. Now, let me preface that by saying, you're gonna go out on a trip or you're just gonna go out for the day, and typically before that, you pack your gear and you unpack your gear. You repack your gear, you change something, you pack it again. This goes on and on and on, right? I do it, you do it, all of us, because we love playing with our gear. And then we get to this point where we're like, it is perfectly dialed in. Like, this is the setup, and then you unpack it again and you repack it and you're like, yep, that is it. That is the setup, that's what I'm going with. And you head into the great outdoors. But you, like me, like so many people at courses, you go into the woods looking one way and you come out looking an absolute mess. You're carrying equipment that you either don't know how to put back away, or that just won't fit back in the bag the way you packed it. Or maybe stuff got wet and you don't want to pack it back in your bag because you want just easy access when you get home to be able to hang it out and dry it out. So there's a way to do that without having to make multiple trips or carrying all kind of crazy things. And then lastly, before I show you the tip, normally the stuff that you're carrying out, okay, other than dirty dishes, is something like a blanket, a tarp, a ground mat, and this tip fixes all of that. All right, dudes and dudettes, what we got going on here is we got just a blanket, and we're gonna talk about if you have multiple pieces, but this can be a tarp, a ground mat, blanket, tarp, and ground mat. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make just a Civil War blanket roll out of this thing, and that is gonna give us the availability to carry it out, carry our wet gear out, and not have to pack it away in our bag. This is also a very viable option to literally pack your gear up like this and carry it in, okay? So a bunch of different stuff going on here. I'm gonna use just a blanket, easier for video's sake. All right, what you wanna do, you're just gonna lay out your gear, all right? Now, I'm a bigger guy, so I'm gonna take the longer length of this and roll it that way. So I'm not gonna roll the short way, I'm gonna roll it longer. If I had multiple gear, I would lay it in here. A wet tarp, okay, would probably be wet side down, dry side up. A ground mat, I can throw some clothes in here. You can just stack this and layer it as you need, okay? So I'm gonna just roll this thing up. It doesn't have to be super pretty, doesn't have to be super nice. We just roll this thing up just like this, and you're almost done. You literally just throw it over you like this, okay? Grab some paracord. So I did pre-cut some paracord for myself, and all that I'm gonna do now is I'm going to just tie a knot in it. Any kind of knot will work. I'm gonna start out here and just put a bow in it, pull it tight, tie it off, and now literally my stuff is secure and I'm ready to go. Literally that easy. It's not going to go anywhere. It's external from my backpack, so I'd want to put my backpack on first and then do this if that's what I had. But you see with the haversack, works out really well. Great. All right, and there you go. As you can see, look at, real nice, easy, comfortable, quick to carry into the woods. And this literally is not a bad setup if you're going out somewhere and you're going to just take your blanket along with you and you only have your haversack, or maybe you're just going blanket, belt pouch, knife. Any of those setups, this thing works out great, right? So easy breezy, open it up and you're good to go. So that's today's quick tip. Wet stuff, don't struggle carrying it out or making multiple trips. Utilize all these little things, put them all together, make your life that much better. So there you go. So that's it. Hope you like this video. If you do, hit the like button below. You can also check us out at coalcrackerbushcraft.com, and until next video, stay in the woods.